Hello, and thanks for stopping by Shaping Your World with Sha. I'm Sha, and on this channel, I talk about lifestyle-related topics, particularly for the woman over 40, 50, and beyond, and usually I'm talking about fragrance, which is the case today. If you've been here before, thanks so much for coming back again, and if you're new to my channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing. So if you're interested in hearing about the fragrances that I wore last week, then keep on watching. So jumping right in, I'm going to start with Monday. I did a combo because if you've been here before, you know how much I love to layer. So I layered two Brown Girl Jane fragrances, Dawn and Dare. And I chose to layer these because of their notes. I felt like their notes would be pretty compatible. I may have a dedicated review on this particular brand. I'm not sure if that video will be going up before or after this video, but I will be going in depth about Brown Girl Jane. But just to give you a little hint, the Dare has notes of cherry and Italian leather, whereas Dawn has notes of vanilla bourbon. And so I thought it would be a nice idea to combine the cherry with the vanilla bourbon, and they did wear well nicely together. Again, I'm going to do a full dedicated review on the Brown Girl Jane fragrances, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on that. So in preparation for that dedicated video on the brand, I decided to combine Dusk and Casablanca on Tuesday. I decided to pair these together because of their notes. Dusk has a smooth blend of cream, silk, and wood, while Casablanca has rich marshmallow and silky musks. And I can't wait to really get into how much I love Casablanca. Just as a sneak peek, Casablanca is my favorite fragrance from the brand. So moving on to Wednesday, I continued layering and I layered Valaya and Delina Exclusif, both by Parfums de Marly. And I will link down below videos where I've spoken extensively about both of these fragrances. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time because, you know, these are probably my two favorite fragrances in my collection right now at this time. So again, that was Valaya and Delina Exclusif, both by Parfums de Marly. Then on Thursday, I wore Kayali's Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli 64. And I like this fragrance because of the sugared patchouli. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. I would say if you are interested in this fragrance, but you find it a little too heavy for you to wear, try the Kayali's Vanilla Oud from the Oudgasm collection. I have a review on that as well. I'll link that video in the description box below as well. But I like this for when it's cold. For me, I can only wear it when it's really, really cold outside. And we did have temperatures that really plunged down into the 20s this week. So I said, oh, this is the perfect time to pull this out and to really enjoy this fragrance. But if, you know, in my opinion, it's really only suitable for really cold temperatures. That patchouli is strong. And like I said, the Vanilla Oud is a more tempered way to enjoy the patchouli. Vanilla Oud is still a little heavy for maybe summertime, but I think that the Vanilla Oud from the Oudgasm collection could definitely be worn in, say, fall and spring. Whereas in my opinion, this is really most suitable for winter. So that was Thursday. I wore Kayali's Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli 64. Then on Friday, I wore something very new to my collection, which is Bond No. 9's West Side. And I like how the bottle has the one note on one side, but then it has the multiple notes on the other side. So depending on your mood, you know, if you have this sitting on your out on in your collection, you can decide which size you want it on. I thought that was kind of cute. But in any event, this is brand spanking new to my collection, so I'm still kind of playing around with it. I do want to give a dedicated review on it at some point, but for now, I'll give you the notes are amber, vanilla, rose, ylang ylang, peony, sandalwood, and musk. This is an extremely old fragrance. I think it's been out for almost 15 years now. So although it's new to my collection, it's not a new fragrance at all. But in my opinion, it definitely stands the test of time. It's an oldie but goodie. It's super, super, super beautiful. It definitely leans unisex, which if you've been following my channel for any number of time, you know I love unisex fragrances, and this one foots the bill. It's so, I don't even know how to describe it. Like I said, I'm still kind of playing with it, so I don't want to talk too much about it. Just know that so far I'm loving it, and I'll definitely get back to you on my my thoughts on it, because I've had it maybe, I think this came into my collection in the month of February. So like I said, it's brand spanking new to me, and I'm still playing with it, but I'm enjoying it. And so this is what I wore on Friday. So on Saturday, I stayed in all day, so I didn't even wear any fragrance. But on today, I am wearing another fragrance that I'm playing with, that I'm getting to know better. And this is Caramel Pop by Vivamore. I just have this sample. It came in this box. And actually, it came as part of the Vivamore's 2023 Discovery set. I plan on giving you guys my review of that 2023 Discovery set. But right now, I have talked about this fragrance in my Smell Like a Dessert for Valentine's Day video. So I will link that video if you want to get my more in-depth opinion of this fragrance. But this was my fragrance for today. I went out early, stayed out all day. It's got pretty good longevity. I would say, let me see. It's about 5 o'clock now. And I put this on this morning around, I would say around 9 o'clock. It is starting, it's pretty much gone. I don't smell it anymore. So definitely, I think it lasted most of the day, but it's not something that's gonna take you from day into night without reapplying. So that's not cool. But I still enjoy it. And I think usually I like fragrances that have longevity. I also like fragrances. So for me, when I say I like a fragrance, it usually has longevity, it usually has sillage, and it usually has projection. But there are cases where there are fragrances that I just enjoy so much that I will kind of have grace for one of those things. And I think Caramel Pop is going to be one of those fragrances. It's also relatively new to my collection. I think I also acquired this in February, maybe January. And so I've been playing with it, getting to know it. It was definitely a love at first sniff. And so I've just been kind of playing with it here and there. Getting to know it better, seeing how it works with me. And so, like I said, I'll be doing a review of that Discovery set to give like my final thoughts on what I think of the fragrance. But, you know, just as a sneak peek, like I said, it doesn't go from day to night, but it does. It lasted most of the day. And as I was out running errands today, I was constantly getting whiffs of it, and I just really was able to enjoy it throughout the day. So I'm really loving it. And again, that was my scent of today, Caramel Pop by Vivamore Parfums. So that wraps up the fragrances that I wore this week. Let me know in the comments below what's your fragrance of today, and if you mind sharing, if you don't mind sharing, definitely let us know down in the comments what fragrances you wore this week. Until next time, I'm hoping to make this a weekly series here on my channel. So definitely make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss an upload. This is Shaping Your World with Sha, and I'm Sha, and I hope to chit chat with you down below in the comments.